Hi, I want to talk to you today about the graphic novel version of Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. Jane Austen is, of course, the original writer of this novel, but this graphic novel version was done by Nancy Butler. So here we have the story of two sisters, as you can see them on the cover. Their names are Eleanor and Marianne, and they have come of age in Victorian society where it's time for them to find a husband. And so, if you're familiar at all with Jane Austen's writing style, she talks about these upper class families in Victorian England society and the different measures that they take to go about finding a husband and finding a spouse, because that was really the most important role for a woman in Victorian time. Was to find a person to, tie her name to, and also tie her family's inheritances to. So that's the story that we follow with these two sisters. They're very different. They do love each other and care for each other and want the best for each other. But Marianne is definitely more interested in the romantic aspects of relationships and kind of lets that get carried away in her first interest in who she wants to marry, which turns out to not be a good interest. And then we have Eleanor, who is a lot more practical, and she thinks that she's found someone that she wants to spend her time with, but then through a series of rumors, she hears all these different stories about him and then is just not so sure. But with Jane Austen, we do have happily ever after endings, so we have this one in Sense and Sensibility as well. And I've actually never read the original Sense and Sensibility novel. I read other Jane Austen books, but not this one, so it was nice to see this in that graphic novel style. And just so you see the pictures, there you have it. So I recommend Sense and Sensibility, the graphic novel version, for your next read.